morning, ladies. Outside on this Saturday morning, a little unusual to be doing a video this morning, but just wanted to jump out here and talk to you for a little bit and update you on what's been going on. And also just wanted to hopefully encourage you as well as myself this morning. So let's see. I let you all know that I would not have a video on Thursday. And the reason for that was that my daughter had invited me to have lunch with her. And so we had a wonderful lunch and everything. But as it turns out, that same day, my dad was admitted to the hospital, so they live about halfway. The hospital is about halfway between me and where my parents live. So it's about 45 minutes from where I am. And so anyway, that was obviously not planned. But anyway, so that was Thursday. And then Friday, I've got my days all mixed up. Today's Saturday. Oh, here comes Johnny. Friday, they decided he needed to have his appendix out. And so anyway, they actually wheeled him out of the room to go for surgery and brought him back 5 minutes later because his sodium levels were too low because he's very dehydrated. He has been sick and just hadn't been eating. And so anyway, this is Saturday, and so I'm going back to the hospital today. If his sodium levels are up, then they're going to go ahead and do the surgery. So, I was supposed to have a birthday party today for my daughter, so I had to cancel that, which, it wasn't like, I'm sorry that I had to cancel it for my daughter, but I'm not saying that was more important or anything like that. That's not what I'm getting at. But anyway, it's just life has been a little crazy, a little chaotic since Thursday, since I had lunch with my daughter. So anyway, we talk about at times life can feel just really overwhelming. And so that's just kind of how I have felt. And I really hated it. My daughter, she had pneumonia, and so we couldn't have her birthday party then. And so we were going to have it this weekend, and then we had to cancel again. So I just felt really bad and about having to do that. But I had no other choice with that. And so anyway, one of her friends, their mom had offered to take her for the day and she could hang out with her friend. And, my first thought was no, because, sometimes I think I'm a little too independent, if that makes sense. And so anyway, I don't want to be a burden to somebody else. And anyway, but the more I thought about it, I thought, that would really lift my daughter's spirits. And I think would help with the fact that I had to cancel her birthday party. And so I thought, I'm going to accept the help and just be grateful for it. And so I did. And so my daughter's super excited to be going with her friend today. And of course, all the other kids are a little older and they've, we're good there and everything. But I just wanted to encourage you today that if you feel overwhelmed, give yourself some grace. Everything will still be there tomorrow. The laundry will still be there. The dirty dishes will still be there. Just focus on surviving at the moment if you're overwhelmed, and just getting the basics done of what has to be done in order to get to the next day, because sometimes that's all we can do. And that's kind of where I feel like I am right now. And feeling guilty because I'm not able to maybe fix as nice meals for everybody because, what we've got going on with my dad, or feeling guilty because I had to cancel my daughter's birthday party or postpone it. We are still going to do it later. But, we shouldn't feel guilty. It is just part of life and things happen. And that was a gunshot. And I do apologize for that. It's hunting season where we live. And even though no one hunts here on our land except for our family, that was like the next land over. So anyway, apologize for that noise. But just want to encourage you just to give yourself the grace that you would allow someone else, because you know how we all are. We would want to jump in there and help somebody, or hey, it's okay, don't worry about it, it's going to be fine. Encourage yourself the way you would encourage somebody else. If you need to go and look in the mirror and encourage yourself and act like you're just talking to somebody you don't know, do that. It's just, I think it's really important for us to be able to step back and just function on a very basic level sometimes. And so that's what we're doing this weekend. We are getting the basics done. The animals have to be fed, the humans have to be fed, but we are not pressing to get more done than that. Because a lot of the times, like just as an example, with me, with my dad, your emotions are all over the place. You're stressed. They're stressed. My parents are, and they're older. You just have to take it 1 minute at a time, just take a deep breath and just relax. And I have told you guys before on my channel that I absolutely love a hot shower. Well, let me just assure you, I have been living in that shower as much as I can since all of this has been going on. I'll come home from the hospital late at night and take a hot shower. I'll wake up the next morning and take another hot shower. It just calms me. So if you have something that you enjoy that just makes you feel good, take a minute and do that if you're going through a rough season, and just know that this too shall pass, and just work through it as best you can. And, accept the help when it is offered from others. I think sometimes for me, pride or independence, I guess it's more pride, often gets in the way. Like, no, I can do it all on my own. I got it. I don't need anybody's help. But sometimes we do need help, and it's okay to say that, hey, I could really use some help. So whether it's the friend who offered to come over and take care of your kids for a little bit, or whether it's the friend that offered to come over and do your laundry or wash your dishes or whatever, just know that it's okay to accept that help, and just be prepared to return the favor when you can, because that person at some point is going to need your help. And so that's what it's all about, just helping each other and getting through life the best we can. But hopefully, prayerfully, next week we will be back to normal. Hoping that my dad is able to have his surgery today and that he can go home tomorrow, and that everything will just click along like clockwork. But that doesn't always happen. So my plans are to be back on here with you guys next week. If I'm not, I will be updating you. But I just wanted to take a few minutes this morning before I took off to the hospital, just to have a few minutes outside where I could just sit and just relax a little bit. And I also just wanted to encourage you. Life is short, and sometimes it's hard, but we just keep moving. And so today I'm just going to focus on the basics, and I encourage you, if you're in a rough season, just focus on the basics. There will be time for everything else later. And so anyway, I hope you guys have a terrific weekend. I hope your weekend is not nearly as stressful as mine is at the moment. But if you're feeling overwhelmed, just take that moment, breathe deep, and just know it's going to pass. Just 1 minute at the time. Get things done that have to be done. Don't focus on anything extra. So anyway, I hope you guys will join me next week. And so I look forward to getting back with you guys and getting back on a little more. I will say one thing. When things like this happen, you are more thankful, I think, for the normal things in life, for routine. And it really makes you miss that and to be grateful for that. So, sometimes in life we're like, oh, I don't want to wash the clothes. I don't want to do the dishes. I will be honest, I would be thankful to wash clothes and do dishes at this moment instead of having to go sit, at the hospital. So anyway, it does make you thankful for the little things and the things that sometimes we're not so grateful for. But anyway, I'm sure I have rambled this morning, and I apologize for that. But just wanted to say I miss you guys. I miss being out here, and I'm hoping next week, well, there it goes again. I'm hoping next week we can get back at it. And so anyway, until we talk again, hope you have a great few days. And got my hot tea, got my Mickey Mouse Halloween cup that my daughter had bought for me. And so anyway, I will leave you with this cute story. So this mug, my youngest daughter, we were shopping And this has been several years ago, and she's 10 now. So she was probably, honestly, she was probably only 5 or 6 at the time. And I think we were in Marshall's, and she brings it up to me and she goes, I want to get this for you. Now she has no money, so that means I'm paying for it. She goes, and it had a little Mickey Mouse stuffed animal in it. She goes, can I get this for you? And you could tell it just meant so much to her. She wanted to get this for me. I said, well, sure. And so anyway, I bought it, and then we got to the car, and she goes, can I have that stuffed animal that's in it? So all she was concerned about, she said she wanted to get Mom the mug. She wanted the stuffed animal that was in the mug. But anyway, I just thought that was kind of funny how they learn young to manipulate you into things. But anyway, it was all good. But all right, guys, well, I'm going to stop rambling now. I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you soon.